Assalamualaikum. So this is our slide about technique of differentiation, and this slide is prepared for Dr. Muhammad Hidayat. So this is our group member. So the first one is Muhammad Afiq Muazzam bin Abdul Ghani. Second one is Muhammad Zamirul Akil bin Muhammad Sofi, Imanul Haq bin Abdullah, and I myself is Muhammad Hazim bin Muhammad Kasri. Let's go.
Question 1. Explain the meaning of differentiation and what are the techniques of differentiation. Differentiation is a fundamental concept in calculus that deals with the rate at which a function changes. The derivative of a function at a point gives the slope of the tangent line to the function graph at a point. It measures how the dependent variable, usually y, change with respect to the independent variable, usually x. Next, technique of differentiation. First is power rule. Power rule is the power of the number move to the front and minus with 1. Constant rule, the number just turn to 0. Linear rules is actually the same. Sum and difference is the combination of the first three rules, which is power rule, constant rule, and linear rules. Next, product rule. This is example of the question of product rule. First, we need to identify which one is the u and the v. Usually, the u is in front and v is at the back. And then we need to differentiate the u, and this is the answer, and then differentiate the v for the v prime and the answer. And then after you got the u prime, v prime, sub into this equation to get the answer. Next is quotient rule. It is actually the same with the product rule, but the equation is a little bit different. First, find the u and u prime, v and v prime. The u usually on the upside, and for the v is the down one. And here is the equation for the quotient rule, which is v u prime minus u v prime over v square, and sub the number and got the answer. Next, derivative of trigonometric expansion and logarithm function. First, we need to know the table here to do the question. For example, here is this one is sines to x. If you want to differentiate the equation, we refer to the table which is sine change to cos, and this one is use the chain rule to get the two. Okay, next the chain rule. Chain rule is a differentiate both inside and outside. For example, differentiate outside first, 4 bring to the front, and then minus 1, which has got the 3 and 4. And then differentiate the inside one, which is here, 5 and 0 from the 5x and 3. And then you get the answer. And lastly, the implicit differentiate, which is got the two letter, which is y and x. This question we explain more in the question 3 later.
On this part, I'll be solving question 2 when we're asked to differentiate two functions. Okay, now we start with A. The question is y equal to 3x power of 2 secant x plus 2. Like Zamirul said on the first question, we were using product rule, d over dx u v equal to u prime v plus u v prime. So here I got u equal to 3 square x square and v secant x plus 2. U prime equal to 6x if you differentiate it, and v prime equal to secant x plus 2 tangent x plus 2. Now we apply the product rule. We got 6x secant x plus 2 plus 3x square secant x plus 2 tangent x plus 2. Now move on to the question B. The question is y equal to 4x plus 2 over cos x. Same, we're going to use difference question rule. D over dx u over v equal to u prime v minus u v prime over v square. So u is equal to 4x plus 2, v equal to cos x, u prime equal to 4, v prime equal to negative sine x. Now apply the question rule is 4 cos x minus 4x plus 2 negative sine x over cos x square.
So move on to question number 3. The given equation is y ln 3x minus exponent 2x plus 1 minus tan 4y equal to 0. Okay, so the first step, we need to divide the equation into 3 terms. So the first one is y ln 3x. So the second term is exponent 2x plus 1. Third term is tan 4y. Okay, so for the first terms, y ln 3x, we need to use the product rule. So the u is y, and then if we differentiate it, we will get 1 times dy over dx. So that's our u prime. So for the v, we have ln 3x. So for the ln, we need to 1 1 divide the 3x and then times the 3. So we will get 1 over x. So that's our v prime. So arrange the u prime, v and v prime in the equation u v prime plus v u prime. So we get y times 1 over x plus ln 3x times dy over dx. So we solve that and we get y over x plus ln 3x times dy over dx. So move on to term 2. Okay, to solve the term 2, exponent 2x plus 1, we need to use the d over dx. So it's simple. We need to, the exponent, we need to times with 2. So we just brought the 2 in front, so we got 2 exponent 2x plus 1. That's all. Okay, so for the third term, tan for y, we use the same as the second term, d over dx. So tan is equal to secant 2. As from the question 1 that Zamirul explained, so we got a sec 2 from differentiation. So sec 2 times 4y times 4 times dy over dx. So if we want to solve it, we brought the 4 in the 4 times dy dx to the front. So we got 4 secant 2 times 4y times dy over dx. Okay, so in the next step, we need to use the implicit differentiation. So we got the first term, second term, third term. Okay, so y over x plus ln 3x times dy over dx minus 2 exponent 2x plus 1 minus 4 secant 2 times 4y and times dy over dx. So for the next step, we need to put the dy dx to the front, and the right one is the equation that doesn't have dy over dx. So we'll rearrange, and we got ln 3x times dy over dx minus 4 secant 2 times 4y times dy over dx equal to 2 exponent 2x plus 1 minus y over x. So we simplify it with dy over dx bracket ln 3x minus 4 secant 2 4y bracket equal to 2 exponent 2x plus 1 minus y over x. So to solve it, we just put dy dx equal to 2 exponent 2x plus 1 minus y over x, and then over the large one, ln 3x plus 4 secant 2 4y. That's all. Move on to question 4.
Now, question number 4. Use linear approximation to estimate the value of square root of 4 18.99 minus with 2 over square root 18.99. Correct to 3 decimal places. Okay. First step, you have to find the value of x. We can get the value of x from the equation. So 18.99. Then we have to find x sub to 0. We have to take the value with nearest with 80.99. So we take 81 for x sub to 0. Then find delta x. How to find delta x? X minus with x sub to 0. And the answer you can get is negative 0.01. Then find the fx sub to 0. From this equation, we have to sub x sub to 0. So we got this equation. Then sub the value of x sub to 0, which is 81, inside the equation that we get from here. So we've got this, then calculate. So we have this value. After that, we have to find f prime x sub to 0. Okay. So now we have to find f prime x sub to 0, which is we have to differentiate. Before we differentiate, we have to eliminate. We have to make the root become power. So we have this, then we can differentiate it, and then we got this. After that, make it in fraction and brings back the root. After that, we can substitute the value of x sub to 0 inside the f prime. So after the calculation, we got this value, 23 over 2916. Okay, then we have all of this equation. Then just substitute all the values that we find. So fx sub to 0, we have 25 over 9 plus with f prime x sub to 0, which is 23 over 2916, and multiply by x delta, which is negative 0.01. Then we have the final answer, which is 2.778.